Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We begin tonight with breaking news as traffic is moving slowly now in one lane along a stretch of I-94 in Fargo. Earlier, the westbound lane was shut down because of a crash involving two semis.
Ambulances were sent to an area right around the I-94 and I-29 overpass less than an hour ago. Here's a live look at the scene. We have an unconfirmed report of one person with head injuries. Our news crew that was sent to the scene had trouble getting around there, so our advice to you is to avoid that area. But of course, stick with Valley News Live for updates.
Travel conditions are getting dicey in the extreme northeast corner of North Dakota. The latest DOT map shows scattered wet and slushy roads around Grafton to the Canadian border along I-29, and roads to the west of there to Langdon have scattered ice.
Complicating the first snow of the year, as it has all day, is the wind. Extremely strong wind.
No matter where you live, it's been blowing and gusting. As the evening goes on, any moisture on this road could turn to ice, which will complicate matters, especially during the morning commute to work or school. What's happening right now? Our Valley News team's Ryan Laughlin had been out, and he joins us live. Ryan, what's it like around Grand Forks?
Mike, Andrea, I'm at the Simonson's Travel Center in Grand Forks. Highway 2 is right behind me. When I was driving on it, I saw some trucks start to slip a little bit, and this is the reason why. That blowing wind is causing a layer of snow and ice to be packed down, making some dicey travel conditions up here. But one of the big problems is flat tires. Check this out. This is video I took on the on-ramp getting onto I-29. I talked to the tow truck driver, and he said lots of guys are sliding into curbs, bumping their tires off the rim. So take it easy out here. There's a lot of slick conditions, and make sure it's winter driving season, so get your tires checked and get ready for winter driving season, because it's on us right now. Right now, currently still windy, a little bit of flakes flying here in Grand Forks, but the driving conditions are deteriorating tonight, so if you go to the roads, please take it easy. From Grand Forks, I'm Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks so much, Ryan, for that live report.
Also in Grand Forks today, wind gusts got up to about the 60-mile-per-hour mark out of the north, making driving on Highway 2 interesting. When dropping temperature conditions are expected to become tougher tonight, that's going to be good news for tow truck companies.
I watched a few trucks kind of going over the center line and stuff like that from the wind. I just come back from Devil's Lake pulling a tractor back, and it's definitely windy out there. Everybody better be careful.
Other truck drivers we talked to today said that they were getting pushed around by the wind, but they were still able to get from point A to point B.
The Southern Valley wasn't expected to get as much moisture, and that has been the case. Road conditions, according to the DOT, are described as being normal or seasonal, which should make tomorrow's drive safe if you take it easy. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's go to Hutch to find out the latest, because this system will continue through the night. Hutch?
Indeed, that's the case. We still have a little bit of snow showing up on the radar. Winter storm warning for northern portions of Minnesota. The brunt of the snow, the heaviest, is off to the east of us. Winter weather advisories for our lakes counties in central Minnesota. Here is a look at that radar, and we do see a band that has been persistent in the Red River Valley between Grand Forks and Fargo now for the last 3 hours or so, with the heaviest of it in Polk County right now, right over Crookston. We are still seeing some northern cast flakes of snow flying through those gusty north winds. Light snow moving in toward the Lisbon area and Lakes Country as well, and it is expected to continue as we go into the deep overnight hours. A look in on the Highway 75 corridor there between Crookston and Moorhead. Some challenging conditions. Take a look at this drift, a photo shared by Eric Thorson, 8 miles northwest of Bagley, almost 1 foot deep. Huge flakes of snow flying out there today. Kids having fun at White Earth Lake in the snow, that's for sure. And we'll have a day or two to continue having fun in the snow, because temperatures will remain on the cold side. I'll have details on what we can expect the rest of the week and let you know more about this snow system that'll be wrapping up here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch. Firefighters are expected to be in Arthur, North Dakota all night long, keeping an eye on a smoldering rubble. A historic barn known for dances and roller skating and country music, along with weddings, caught fire and was destroyed.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson shows us the disappointing loss for the community.
A place full of dance moves, good melodies, and pure joy. Suddenly is everything but.
Just a shame, really.
The Arthur Barn has been a staple for kids, teens, and adults alike since the 50s.
It's a busy place.
It's history, and it's gone.
I don't think there is anything else that I'm aware of.
People came to meet their boyfriends and girlfriends who would turn into their husbands and wives.
They did. That happened a lot. But we started coming here when we were probably in 8th grade. There was a dance every Saturday night.
Laughter from remembrance, sadness soon to follow.
We've got a lot of memories of this yard, you know, all through high school. Everything was held here for the small country schools.
A parking lot that's usually packed, bumper to bumper, with those looking to have a good time, now has a different tune. Emergency crews rushed to save the barn for old time's sake, a battle they couldn't win. The future of this legacy venue is unknown, and what caused it to go up into flames is too. In Arthur, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Fire did spread to a couple of surrounding buildings. No one got hurt in that fire, and the family that owns the property is taking a major hit. And if you choose to donate, there is a GoFundMe page that has been set up. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum also tweeted about the loss of the Arthur Barn. Burgum is a native of Arthur, North Dakota, and said, quote, 70 years of dancing and music will live on in all who experienced magic in this special place.
North Dakota's First Lady was at the White House today when President Trump delivered a speech about the deadliest drug crisis in U.S. history and what his administration is doing to stop it. Lady Catherine Helgas Burgum met with Richard Baum, the acting director of the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy. The First Lady says Baum is an important federal partner for the state in treating the causes of addiction. She says today was an important day and hopes this leads the country toward treating addiction as a disease.
You know, talking about taking away the opioids that are causing problems, that's really important, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. You know, providing more access and more treatment, that's really important as well.
The First Lady says that North Dakota is looking to be a leader in the battle against opioid addictions by being able to adapt and make changes quickly to help with the issue.
Documents were released tonight regarding the long secret records relating to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. That story later on Valley News Live at 10.
Up next, indications that young hockey players may take longer to recover after a concussion.